Hey, welcome to this relaxation practice. So this is designed to give you a really deep rest, which I thought would be really lovely in this Christmas week. But if you're watching this at another time, it's just always a really beneficial, powerful practice. So this is done ideally in Shavasana, which is the laying down supported pose that you finish generally a yoga class with. So we're going to start with Shavasana, start as we mean to go on. So this is deeply restful. All you have to do with this practice is listen in to my voice, listen in to the guided instructions. So I'll give you a moment to get settled if you aren't already into Shavasana. If it's challenging for you to get into a lying down position, this can be done from a chair for sure, but please, as much as possible, make sure you're supported. You have a seatbelt on or some sort of support barrier either side, just in case you may fall off to sleep. Some sort of support at your back, behind your head, and either which way you're doing, an eye pillow would be really nice to have something over your eyes. So even if you don't have an eye pillow, a sleeve of a jumper or a scarf or any sort of material to cover the eyes would be good enough. But if you've got a mask, an eye mask that blacks out light if you're doing this in the daylight, or an eye pillow, that would be ideal. So getting yourselves comfortable, and when you're ready to close the eyes, this is primarily 100% a closed eyes practice. So listening into my voice is all the effort you need to make. So the body is fully supported. Cushions wherever you can have them. Under the knees is really supportive for your spine if you're lying on the floor. Really helps to let the spine settle into the floor. Under the head is a nice little bit of cushioning. Make sure that's quite a thin pillow though. We don't want it too thick and we don't want the angle of the neck too high. So keeping the spine in as long a straight a line as possible. If comfortable, arms alongside the body, about 45 degrees off the body with the palms up. Feel free to have the arms anywhere else if they need to be, but that's the ideal position. And as you settle in, see if you can get 5% more comfortable. See if you can maybe tuck your pelvis forward a little to really lay your whole spine down. Maybe you can lift the chin up towards the chest, elongate through the neck as you mindfully and slowly lay the head back down. Just really making sure the spine is long and spacious, the body is supported and comfortable, and of course at a nice comfortable temperature. Cool if you're in a hot climate, or nice and cozy and warm if you're somewhere a little bit colder. You do cool down with this practice, so just knowing that you will cool down a little bit, so to have something over you would be beneficial. And then really starting to feel into the sense of touch. The feeling of your weight lying on the floor or seated on your support. Taking a few moments here to observe and notice the gravity of your body releasing down. The connection from side to side, left and right. Does it seem even, heavy, light, tense, relaxed? Just noticing and observing at this stage. There's no right or wrong. We're simply bringing awareness and connection to the body. As you start to feel into all of the meeting points of the body and your support, noticing where you're touching, feeling into all of those points simultaneously, and starting to sense into them merging with your support, melting. And then coming into a finer sense of touch. How do the clothes feel against your skin? Whatever you have on, jewelry, watches, glasses, preferably no glasses on would be good, but if you need to keep them on, just noticing what is touching your skin, how it feels, the texture, the weight. the comfort level. And then the light touch of air on any exposed skin. Notice how this feels, the temperature, the weight, the humidity or not. And then starting to tune into your sense of hearing as you pick up on the sounds in the environment. Doing your best not to label or linger on any one sound, moving around from sound to sound. And now allowing those sounds to recede from your consciousness as you gather your awareness into hearing sounds coming from the body. And then hearing the sound of your sankalpa. This is your positive resolve. We call it a sankalpa in yoga. A positive intention, anything at all in your life you're choosing to change, achieve, have, be at peace with, do. Just find that thing that you're choosing, one that speaks to you the loudest. There may be many things, one at a time. You may already have a sankalpa if you're used to this practice. If one in particular isn't bubbling up this time, that's okay. Just plant the intention that you're choosing something. Keep your awareness on your heart space as you allow this to bubble up. The heart always knows best. If nothing in particular is coming up and you'd like an idea, a nice one for today, for this practice could be, I am deeply relaxed. So cultivating your sankalpa into an I am statement, or I choose, whatever feels the best for you. Making it a short, clear, concise statement, sending that intention out as you mentally repeat your sankalpa 3 times. And letting that go for now, I'll ask you to revisit it later in the practice. As we move through to the mind-body rotation. So we'll be going on a journey through the body parts. As I name each part, take your full awareness there. See that part in your mind's eye. Sense into it as if it's the only part that exists in that moment. Starting with your right hand thumb. Moving to the index finger. Middle finger, ring finger, the little finger on the right hand, palm of the hand, top of the hand, right wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side of the chest, side of the waist, right hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth and fifth. Sensing into your whole right side, relaxed. Moving the awareness over to your left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger on the left hand. Palm of the hand, top of the hand, left wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, side of the chest, side of the waist, left hip, upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth and fifth. Sensing into the whole left side, relaxed. Keeping your awareness on as you feel into both heels, moving up the back of both legs, into the right buttock, left buttock, lower back, mid back, upper back, back of the neck, the whole spine from bottom to top, awareness of the whole spine, coming up to the top of the head and sensing into the whole back of the body, whole back, relaxed. Bringing your awareness down into the forehead, to the right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right temple, left temple, whole right eye, whole left eye, right cheek, left cheek, right ear, left ear, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, right jawline, left jawline, the chin, the tongue, bottom row of teeth, top row of teeth, the throat, collarbones, chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right side of the groin, left side of the groin, the top of the right leg to the tip of the toes, top of the left leg to the tip of the toes, whole front of the body, whole front, relaxed. And I'm feeling into a sense of the whole body, the whole physical body, whole body as one in harmony, relaxed. And bringing the awareness to the movement of the breath, flowing in and out of the nostrils. Noticing the cooler air on the inhalation, the warmer air on the exhalation. Staying attuned to this temperature change, the feeling and flow of the breath, moving in and out of the nostrils with every breath in and every breath out. Supporting that connection by a count backwards, mentally repeating the body breathes in 9, body breathes out 9, body breathes in 8, body breathes out 8. Continuing on down at your pace to 0. And then bringing the awareness down now to the breath at the belly. Observing the rise and fall the natural flow of the breath, no force or effort. Noticing the expansion and contraction, staying connected to every breath in, every breath out. Begin again, counting down from 9. Body breathes in 9, body breathes out 9. Continue down to 0. And then letting go of the breath awareness. Just continue to stay anchored to the flow, the natural flow of the breath. But as you move your awareness up into your mind space, as we move through a visualization, bringing in creativity and embodiment, as you find yourself standing before the tall entrance of a cave near the ocean. Your feet are grounded into the soft sand of the beach that you stand on. You walk forward and look into the cave. Towards the back of it, you see a softly glowing light. Step forward and walk into the cave. As you continue across its floor towards the glowing light, you draw closer and closer and see now that the light is hanging above a staircase leading down into the earth. You make your way down the stairs, one at a time, slowly and gracefully. At the bottom you find a small alcove with a soft velvety bed inside. You climb onto the bed and lie down on your back. You continue to lie here in this warm, velvety space within the earth. Relishing in the deep rest. Staying present with the stillness. Connected to the flow of the breath. And after some time you hear the sound of waves on the seashore above. You make your way up off the bed, out of the alcove, and back up the stairs, one at a time, mindfully, gracefully. You reach the top of the stairs and then walk back across the cave and out of its entrance. Back onto the soft, smooth sand of the beach where you began. You can feel the golden sun shining down on you as you look out over the turquoise ocean before you. And then gently starting to withdraw your awareness from the mind space, from the visualization. You come back down into the chest, feeling a felt sense of the breath moving in and out of the heart space. The chest, the front, sides and back. Begin to deepen the breath. Feeling the movement of the breath through the heart space, through the body. And bring to mind here your sankalpa, your positive intention, the statement we created at the start of the practice. This time, as you repeat it mentally, feel into where you are, who you're with, how you're feeling, as if it's already come to fruition. It is true. It has happened. Notice your feelings, the environment, the people. As you repeat your statement another 3 times with full feeling and conviction. And then letting that go now with trust and ease. Letting that go, knowing you've planted it deep into the system for manifestation. As you continue to deepen the breath, starting to awaken the body, the mind, the senses, picking up on the outside sounds, remembering the time of day, starting to feel into the body, the sense of touch, the clothes, blanket if you have one, eye pillow, whatever is against the skin. Continue to deepen the breath as you bring a little bit of movement into the body. Maybe start to take a stretch if that feels good. Slowly awakening body, mind and senses as we come out of the practice of Yoga Nidra. And slowly starting to make your way up to seated if you're not already seated. Take a few moments on your right side if you're coming from a lying position. And then coming up to a comfortable seated position to close our practice together. Once you're upright, keeping the eyes closed. Feeling into the effects of the practice. And we'll close with one gentle Om together. So what we will do is raise the arms wide and high on the inhale, join the palms. And on the exhale, you can choose to either join in or listen in to a soft, gentle chant of the mantra Om as you bring the hands down to the heart. So fully exhaling to prepare. Inhaling up. Bringing your forehead down to your fingertips and bringing to mind 3 thoughts of gratefulness for this day. Keeping your palms pressed together, taking the hands to the top of your head for calmness and awareness of mind. to the forehead for kindness of thoughts, especially to yourself, and to your heart for peace, love, joy and compassion in the heart. Hari Om Tat Sat. Taking a little rub with your hands, creating some warmth, heat and energy for the eyes, and placing your hands over your eyes. You may need to go up under the glasses as you gently flutter the eyes open, taking a little tap through your face. If you'd like to give yourself a smile, top of your head, back of your neck, down the arms, through the back of the body and the legs. Waking up to carry on with your day or evening. Thank you for your practice. I hope you enjoyed that and got some rest out of it. It's very normal to fall asleep. If you're super tired especially, that's okay. The practice is still effective. We'll just take time and energy as you go to remain awake for Yoga Nidra, but it's fine if you fell asleep. So hopefully that gave you some beautiful rest. We did a roughly 25-minute practice, and that's kind of like getting a couple of hours of deep sleep for the body. A 40-minute practice is 3 or 4 hours. So that's been scientifically proven, really powerful practice. So well done on gifting this to yourself. Have a beautiful day or evening. Namaste.